Howdy y'all, Dale here. We are about to unbox this box from MIgardener. It's the garlic haul, and we're going to check in with some other YouTubers today, and I'm going to show you how I put this in the ground. So let's get busy. Okay, y'all, so we're back, and I have busted into the box. I have my little form right here saying what I ordered, which MIgardener garlics I ordered. And I'm going to give you the names of those and maybe get Chuck to put the names and a picture up on the screen for you. The first one we got now. All the garlics I ordered are soft neck. So the first thing you need to do before ordering garlic online or purchasing it in the store is determine what you need to grow. Soft neck garlic or hard neck garlic. We, being down south, grow soft neck garlic. People up north grow hard neck garlic. So I'll try to get Chuck to put some little map thing so you know based on where you live what type of garlic you should grow. So let's start with what we've got. First we got, and you know some of these names, we got elephant garlic. I can easily say that name. So we got some elephant garlic, some which is not technically garlic if I'm not mistaken. I think it's more like an onion, but that's beside the point. Whatever. So we got red torch garlic. We got silver white garlic. We got early Italian garlic. And I have to tell y'all, when I opened this box, the entire house just smelled of garlic. It was so good. And this is the first time I've ever bought my garlic from MIgardener. I buy a lot of seeds from them and a lot from Baker Creek. But in doing garlic, we've done it 2 times before. Garlic was the first thing we ever planted for this channel before starting the channel. And I'll also try to get Chuck to put some pics or video up there of that, of not when we actually planted it, since it was before the channel, but our harvest. And where I'm going with this was the first year we did garlic, grew it, it was amazing. We had nice big bulbs. It was just, it went perfect. And with it being the first thing we ever planted, we thought, this gardening stuff is nothing. You know, if we can do this well on our first time with something that takes forever, we got this garden stuff. And we do have this garden stuff, but it is not as smooth sailing as that garlic deceived us to be. Our second year doing garlic, and that first year, we grew that garlic in flower pots because if y'all remember, and you've been with us from the beginning, when we started, we grew everything in milk crates and flower pots on a concrete slab. The concrete jungle, concrete garden is what we called it, not concrete jungle. So, yeah, it did great. Second year, when we moved over here, we decided to dedicate a whole bed to it. Now, another thing about garlic, in case you don't know, takes about 9 months to go from you planting it to you pulling it up and having, you know, those little cloves turn into full bulbs. So we dedicated 9 months of a bed to that garlic, and it was a bust. We did the same thing we did the first year, other than putting it in flower pots. We put it in a bed to itself, and it was just the most miserable, disappointing thing. So, before you do garlic, know what you're going to plant, hard neck or soft neck, and be prepared wherever you put it to dedicate 9 months to that. Now, back to our list. I said we did the early Italian. We have something called a Nutuca Rose. I guess that might be how you pronounce it. And the last one, in Chilium Red soft neck garlic. So those last 2, they're actually the first 2 listed on the page, but I started at the bottom with the easy to pronounce ones. So yeah, those are the garlics we got. Let's bust one open and see what these cloves look like. We'll start with, what is this one? We won't open them all now, but this is the the enchilin one or whatever. Let's start with something exciting, like the elephant garlic. Now, these have been sitting in my fridge for the last month since they came in the mail. I've never done that before, but it's called vernalization or something like that. And up north, you don't have to do it, but down south, because we don't get the cold and freeze required for the garlic, you're supposed to put it in your fridge for anywhere from, I think it was like 4 to 8 weeks. Mine's only been in there a month, 4 weeks. And as I said, I've never done it before, and my garlic came out fine. So let's see this elephant garlic right here. It's actually broken apart for me. There's one piece, or actually that is the piece. So I'm growing 4 pieces, I guess, because that's what it looks like is in here. 4 different pieces. And that one's a pretty big old chunk of something. So is this one. So that's what our elephant garlic looks like. Now, let's open up one of these other 4. We'll just pick one to randomly open up and see what it looks like inside those. Let's see. That's a nice size bulb. Look, Luke did good. I'm sure Luke from MIgardener picked this bulb specifically for Dale at Old Southern Kitchen and Garden. And look, he did well. So, what I'm going to do now, we're going to go outside, and I'm just, because we've got, garlic videos on planting, harvesting, and all that stuff from the 2 previous years. I'm not going to bore y'all with all that, but I will get Chuck to link those videos. But I'm going to go outside and give y'all a quick little refresher of how I do it. You don't have to watch me plant all this, just 1 or 2 of these. But for those that don't want to go back and find those videos, or those that need a refresher, I'm going to give you a refresher on what I do as far as planting my garlic. And while I'm going out there, I want you to watch this quick little clip. We're going to check in with my buddies, Croc Gardener and Kid Croc over at the Croc Gardener, and see what they're doing with garlic, and then I'll meet you outside.
Thanks, Dale. It looks like those look like some varieties we're gonna have to try this next year, or maybe the following year. Hey, everybody! I'm Doug, the Croc Gardener.
And I'm Kid Croc.
Today, we're going to tell you about what we are going to grow as far as garlic in our garden. We're essentially going to do 2 different types. The first type is
Elephant garlic.
Yep. Look at the size of that clove. These things are huge. Hopefully they get real big bulbs. We have not done this yet before with the elephant garlic, so hopefully they'll grow for us. The other garlic that we are going to plant are stuff from our garlic that we had grown this past year. I believe this is music garlic, and those cloves look like this. So both of these are hardneck varieties, I believe. I believe the elephant garlic is a hardneck, but the music garlic is definitely hardneck. It does a lot better in our zone. We're up in zone 6B, so we have some winters where we have long periods of frozen ground and different things like that. So it gets pretty cold here, a little bit different than what Dale's dealing with down there down south. Thanks for having us, Dale. We appreciate you. Take care.
Okay, y'all, so as you can see, I have amended the bed. I put a fresh layer of compost. Before that, I threw down some slow-release granule fertilizer of, like, I think a 10-10-10. Then I covered the bed with compost. I planted all the garlic except for the silver white. These cloves are a pretty good size for my first time ordering from MIgardener. You know, they're cloves. These are what are the cloves? Yeah, the bulbs are the big one. These are the cloves, and they're a pretty good size. So I've got my holes dug, and in the holes I did put another organic fertilizer thing just to help with each bulbs, with each bulb, even though I put some in the bed. So what I'm going to do now is put each one of these cloves in the holes I have dug right here. And I do want to point out to you, just as a reminder, here we go. The tip, the tip goes up when you put it in the hole. What I call the butt goes at the bottom. So butt at the bottom, neck at the top. So this is what I do. I drop it because I'm a klutz. So we're going to put one down in there. Make sure it turned around on us, so that's why we got to be careful. I'm not left-handed, y'all, so this is hard doing with my left hand. Again, butt, neck, put it down in there. Let's see. Butt, neck, and that's what I'm going to do to finish filling these holes, and then I'm going to water it in good. So that's all I really needed to show you out here. Hope y'all found some useful information out of this video and enjoyed seeing what I got from MIgardener and enjoyed checking in on Croc Gardener and Kid Croc. So if y'all have not been to their page and subscribed, please do that and give them a like and subscribe to those hard-working guys over there and see how their garlic turns out. Well, I'll talk at y'all on the next video. Y'all take care, stay safe, and have a great day. Bye.